welcome to Learn Grammar for Hours. Karan is live to give his mock test. So, Karan, should we start with the
Yes,
first part?
yes.
Let's talk about friends. Do you have many friends or just one or two?
Well, there are so many friends. Well, there are so many friends in my time, but mostly I prefer to one or two friends in my daily routine because someone someone live in my in my neighbor, and someone live outside from the town. That's
Okay. When and where do you meet your friend?
well. I am. We are working busy on working time. That's mostly preferred we prefer to together in the out of town and in the shopping mall for watching movie. Mostly in evening we are sit together in the park and sit together in the park.
Okay. What do you and your friend like to do together?
My mostly my me and my friends are going to shopping mall and lot of gossips in my home, and in the evening mostly I prefer to go out of town for eat me eating food. That's it.
Okay. Who is more important to you, friends or family members?
Well, both are important because sometime uh, sometime feelings are shared with your friends, share with your friends, and sometime family is important in the any situation when you suffer from any problem.
Okay. What makes a friend a true friend?
Well, nowadays there are no true friend because someone selfish and someone search their own search their own mean, because and that's why it's impossible to make a true friend. But a true friend helps to everyone, everyone without any partiality.
Okay, Karan. That was the end of part 1. Your cue card is a subject you did not like when you were at school but now you find interesting. You should say what was the subject, why you did not like it then, why do you find it interesting now. You have 1 minute for your preparation. You can make notes as well. Okay, Karan, can you start your cue card, please?
Yes. Well, there are plethora subjects that I study in my school time, like maths, science, Hindi, English, social science, and so on. I found all the subjects are interesting except one of history because I always took as a extra burden. Actually, I was weak in my cramming things as it is. Uh, our teachers never try to make it interesting with their own efforts. With their own efforts, and we just needed to cram the things, cram the dates and battles which I learned difficult. But unlike that days, now the days nowadays in the schools, now the days the schools are prefer to learn with their smart classes, and teaching processes has changed day by day, and lot of projectors are available in the lot of projectors are available in the classes. I find this subject interesting because there are there are number of shows broadcasting on the TV channels based on the history, and now I realize that it is so important to know about the our history. But to watching that kind of TV shows, we my I made my interest in history. So history is a subject that I considered boring that time, but interesting now.
Okay, Karan, that was end of part 2. Let's start the follow-up questions. What is your opinion of modern education in
Well,
schools?
Nowadays the study 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 will grow up continues because in the schools mostly mostly children learn about any subject from the computer projectors, and more of with the practicals, as compared to past. In the past, the all things are not available will were not available on that time, but it is impossible in the future and present time.
Okay. What subject or subjects do you think will be the most important in the future?
Well, in my opinion, most of the computer and science is important subject in the future, because without any in the science, mostly the biography and chemistry, physics subjects are important, and most of the things are done by with will done with the computers, and that's why I preferred science and computer is important in the future.
What are the advantages of studying computing in high school?
Well, in the high school, most of the students are interested in computer application software, and lot of things which done by their computer. That's why in the high school, the study will high and study will in the increase in the high standard. That's why in the high school mostly the computer is an important subject in the schools.
Okay, Karan, that was the end of part 3. I hope you find this video useful, guys. So, bye bye. Say bye, Karan.
Bye.